Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. I'm going to finish showing you guys some stuff that we didn't get a chance to finish showing off last time. And I'm also going to show you guys some other stuff. I know it's a little late. I know San Diego Comic-Con and New York Comic-Con both have come and gone. But as you see, I got some things back here. I'm sure you've seen them a dozen times. I'm just going to show them to you guys again. We're going to also show you some Hasbro Marvel Universe, and also this week Thor came out. I didn't get a chance to see it yet, but from what I've seen, the previews, it looks pretty good. The first one was pretty good itself. The figures that came out, I was only interested in a few of them. Those are the ones I'm going to show you. So let's kick this one off. Actually, we're going to show you this. This is the Iron Man 3 Hall of Armor. It's the universe size figures at 3 1/4 inch. Let me show this to you guys. You take a look on the back here. Alright. I got this from Walmart. Walmart online. I haven't found it in the stores yet. I did see it on Amazon. The only reason that I got this is the Tony Stark figure. The Tony Stark figure and the Mark 42 armor are the exclusive figures. Most of the figures are just repaints, but I did want Tony Stark. I know Marvel Universe did put out a Iron Man with the helmet off with Tony Stark's face, but they haven't put out an actual Tony Stark figure. And I thought this was a pretty decent one to add to my collection, so I did pick this up. It was about 31 bucks. You can find it online, walmart.com. Anybody who wants a nice, well-rounded collection, you need the Tony Stark in there. Pretty good find. Now back from San Diego Comic-Con 2013, right here. This is the Albino Predator. The Albino Predator was featured real quick on the Batman versus Predator YouTube video, the big hit that was on YouTube. And one of the figures that NECA has made that was also on there, you see it's on the back here, is Big Red. I'm a fan of Big Red. I love the way they did it as a figure. Looks awesome. We'll show that to you guys another time. Anybody that hasn't seen it, go on YouTube and check out Batman versus Predator. It's an awesome little clip. It's a short, but it's good for what it's worth. So here you go. Albino Predator, again, done by NECA. They do an awesome job. Love the work that they do on the Predator figures, Alien figures, Gremlins, and even RoboCop. All their lines, they do great work on. This was a good figure to get. It was a 2013 San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. I was able to pick up one of these. Now, I'm not into the card games. This is Shumagorath. It's a booster, one of the super boosters for the Hero Clicks. The reason I picked this up, and this was a Comic-Con exclusive also, the 2013 Comic-Con, San Diego Comic-Con. The reason I picked this up was in scale with the 3 1/4 inch figures. It's a pretty decent looking figure. If you got Galactus and some of the other larger scales, you add this one in there. It's bigger than the 3 1/4 inch, but it's smaller than the huge Galactus. It's a good find to have. His eyes move. He's not really articulable. The legs move a little bit, but again, if you're interested in having some of the outer space intergalactic villains, and if you have Doctor Strange also, if you have the Marvel Universe Doctor Strange, you gotta have a Shumagorath. Alright? Again, this was made by NECA, which I wasn't aware of until I looked at the box. They did a good job with it. Another addition to my Marvel Universe. Alright, this right here is the Deadpool taco truck. Alright, the Deadpool taco truck. Not going to open it up because all my figures are sealed. But in here you have several figures, including Deadpool. It's a lot of the guys from the Deadpool multiverse. You have Deadpool, you have Lady Deadpool, you have Kid Deadpool, Dog Deadpool, Squirrel Deadpool, and Champion of the Universe Deadpool. All awesome figures. This was a Comic-Con exclusive, San Diego Comic-Con 2013. For a very short while, Hasbro had it on their site. If you went on HasbroToyShop.com, you're able to find it. Sold out very quick, and it's no longer available on there. Now the only place to get it is, eBay. Maybe you might find it on Amazon, but the prices are really high. I was able to pick it up for what it was going at Comic-Con. Again, I'll show you the box. Pretty good find right here. Awesome to add to the Marvel Universe collection. Before I get into some of the other stuff that I picked up from HasbroToyShop.com, I'm also going to show you the Thunderbolts exclusive sets. As you see, I got 3 of them. I told you guys before, I'm a collector, and if there's something that I like and think it might have a little bit of value, I might pick up 1 or 2 of them. I was able to pick up one of these initially from Comic-Con, and the other ones I picked up from Hasbro Toy Shop when they went on sale. I picked them up, and I paid what everybody that was standing in those lines paid for them. Now you go on eBay, they're double what people initially paid for. Guys, it's an awesome find right here. You got 5 figures. One of them everybody was looking forward to was the Crossbones figure. It's more or less a repaint of the original Crossbones that Hasbro put out a couple years ago. Slight resculpting on some of the parts, and he's got his Thunderbolt tag on there. Still awesome looking figure. You got Luke Cage up in there. All the figures look awesome. They did a great job on them. Let me see if I can show you guys. Again, I was able to grab 3 of these. I'm lucky. When I went online a couple days after, they were still there, and within a couple hours after, actually within about an hour after, it was all sold out. They did reissue them on HasbroToyShop.com a couple months later, about 2 months later, very briefly. I guess they must have had a short inventory. Went on there, and again, it was sold out in a matter of minutes. Alright, here's 2 boxes that I got from HasbroToyShop.com. It's one of my favorite places that I've been shopping lately, because you're able to get a lot of the figures, and if you get it at the right time, you don't have to wait till they come to stores. Alright, now I said Thor came out this week. Looks pretty good. I don't know about you guys, but I don't need another 100 Thor figures. Thor is beginning to become the new Iron Man. They put out these movie line figures. They're decent. They're not that great. What they do a good job on are the villains. So, again, I told you, I'm big on the army of bad guys. And, of course, the Dark Elves. There's an army of them. So I picked up 3 of them. They're hard to come by now. They've been sold out on the site for a while. Unless you get to the store early in the morning on shipping day, you're not going to really find them. So I got 3 of them here. They did a pretty decent job on these guys. The one that I really was waiting for was Marvel's Curse. Curse is in Thor. Can't wait to see how they did him on the big screen. He's an awesome character. In the comic books, he was always one of Thor's nemesis. Alright, was able to pick him up. They did a pretty good job on him. Again, I've only seen one or two of them in stores, but once the movie figures come in, they sell out rather quick, especially the villains. So, overall, I think they did a good job. I hope they issue this in a 6-inch. It would be awesome as a 6-inch figure. Even if they made him a little bit bigger as like an 8-inch. There you go. Now, Hasbro did a couple reissues and some of the Marvel Universe figures, I guess, to fill in some of the slots for the cases that were being shipped. Two of the figures that they re-released, one was of Ghost Rider. He's got a different paint job than the original one that was put out years ago. It's a darker black with the blue lines instead of like the bluish color that he originally was. I think he looks pretty good. I have the other one. I'll show you guys that another time. But this one I think they did an excellent job on. Again, it's just a repaint. It's the same figure. But for what it was worth, it was pretty good. This right here, they did a resculpt of the Green Hulk in one of their 3-packs. And then what they did was they repackaged it as the Gray Hulk. This Gray Hulk is better than the original Gray Hulk they put out. The original one was a little bit stiff. This one, better articulation. The face looks a little better. He doesn't look as constipated as the original Gray Hulk they put out. And I was able to pick this one up on Hasbro Toy Shop. So, not everybody's a fan of the Gray Hulk. I thought he was a pretty good character. Now, in this box, all these are shipped from Hasbro Toy Shop. We'll just throw that over there. Now, following suit with the Hulk, we have the Abomination. There's a variant for this, A-Bomb. I haven't been able to find him yet. Allegedly, he's a Target exclusive, but I haven't even been able to find him in Target. But this right here is the Abomination. They did a good job on him. He's bigger than most of the other 3 1/4 inch. A little bit bulkier, but still fits in scale with most of the figures. Fits in scale with all the Hulk ones that they did. I haven't found them in stores. I found them online. I was able to pick them up for what they're going for in stores. Even saved a couple bucks. So I picked up 2 of them. Again, I think they look pretty good. They did a good job on them. Hopefully I'll be able to find A-Bomb soon. But here's the Abomination. Just to give you an idea. This picture of A-Bomb and the Abomination on the back. They did a great job with these. They're winding down their Marvel Universe line. These are, I think they're only putting out maybe 1 or 2 more series before they change everything over into Avengers Assemble. Here's Iron Man, one of his new suits. Looks pretty good. Again, what is this? The 100th Iron Man that we have. Different armor. But of course, I like to round out all the series that come out. I like to get all the figures. So I did pick him up. I think he actually looks pretty good. He'd be good as a 6-inch figure. Looks different than the other ones. More or less, he is just a repaint, but he looks pretty good. Baron Zemo. This is a repaint of the Baron Zemo that they put out at San Diego Comic-Con 2012. They put out a 3-pack. Now they finally issue him as a single figure. Looks pretty good. anybody has Captain America, you know, you got to have him in here. And they're also doing a 6-inch version of him for the Captain America movie line figures. They were all shown at San Diego Comic-Con and New York Comic-Con. And again, I know you guys saw this before. This is Cloak. This is the cloak that I originally picked up from HasbroToyShop.com, and I also ordered the 2-pack from Toys R Us, which we already talked about. Toys R Us dropped the ball, and I ended up with 2 sucky cloaks. Alright, wish I had Dagger. Hopefully I'll be able to find her in stores, but in the meantime, I got 2 cloaks. Come on, Toys R Us, put the variants out. Let us get Dagger. I've been seeing her pop up on eBay for, you know, a little pricey, but hopefully I'll be able to find her in stores. She's the variant for this, as well as A-Bomb for the Abomination. Alright, now I'm going to show you the G.I. Joe Retaliation figures. I started to show you guys those before, got cut off a little bit. That's the G.I. Joe Retaliation 2012 movie. Actually, yeah, they did a good job on them. All the figures look pretty good. They look a lot better than the 2009 G.I. Joe Rise of Cobra. Those ones lacked a lot. They were movie figures, true, but they just really weren't up to par. These ones, they look a lot better. They're still movie figures, look like some of the actors, but I picked up most of them. What I'm going to show you is pretty much all of the ones that I have. I have a couple of the 2-packs or the 3-packs. I don't have those out here, but we'll show those to you another time. Alright. There we go. You have Cobra Commander here. There's a variant of this Cobra Commander with all black uniform. I do have that. He's not out here, but I'll show that to you guys one of these days. There's Data Viper, Lady J, one of the Firefly figures, Snake Eyes, love Snake Eyes, and you see he's got Timber right there. Duke. This is better Duke than the original one from the Rise of Cobra. There you go. You have Dwayne Johnson, The Rock, as Roadblock. They did a good job on the figures. The RZA as Blind Master. I was able to find this and pick this one up. The casing has a little scuff on it. Makes it a little hard to see inside, but besides that, the package is in good shape. Crimson Guard, Cobra Combat Ninja, Voodoo Samurai Warrior. They did a good job on them. I like them. They also had a Samurai Warrior in one of the Comic-Con exclusives. It had a different face, but this is a good one. I haven't found him in stores. I ended up having to get him on HasbroToyShop.com. This Cobra Commander was a little hard to come by. He looks more like the classic cartoon Cobra Commander. I think he looks pretty good. You see he's got the head to switch out on. Quinn, Storm Shadow. They did a good job on Storm Shadow. Here you have Flint. I like this Flint over the other one that I'm going to show you in a second. Another Roadblock figure. Looks just like The Rock. Maybe he'll give it the People's Elbow. Cyber Ninja. Joe Colton. There we go. Bruce Willis. You're now a G.I. Joe. Alley Viper. Flint. See this Flint right here with his ripcord and parachute. I'm not a big fan of him. This one looks a lot better. Another Snake Eyes, Dark Ninja, and you have Firefly here without his mask on. Overall, they did a pretty good job on them. I'm missing one or two of the figures, Jinx, and I think one of the Vipers. But overall, they did a great job on them. Alright, that's pretty much all I'm going to show you guys today. You guys have to tune in. I'll show you guys more next time. Hopefully you're enjoying seeing some of my collection. You see I vary in what I pick up, from DC to Marvel to G.I. Joe to Marvel Universe and to Predator and some of the NECA lines. One thing that I saw today, you guys got to check it out, is the 2014 RoboCop preview. Saw it on YouTube. Looks amazing. If they come out with figures that look as good, it'll be awesome. They have Ed 209 and a couple of the other guys on there. They have a black RoboCop suit, and they have the original like silver one. You know, the original RoboCop came out in 1987. That was a classic. NECA. One thing that you guys look forward to seeing soon, NECA is releasing Ed 209. It should be out sometime in December. I pre-ordered it on Big Bad Toy Store. He looks awesome. Randy, you know, you guys did a great job on Ed 209. Can't wait for him to come out. Can't wait to put him next to RoboCop. I picked up RoboCop from the NECA line. RoboCop looks awesome. They also have the RoboCop video game repaint with the RoboCop video game packaging. Looks awesome. That's following suit with their Friday the 13th figure. Awesome. Alright, so you guys stay tuned, and you know, hopefully I'll be able to show you guys some more stuff soon. Check out that RoboCop. Looks really good. I think it's supposed to come out sometime around early 2014, February-ish. But hopefully they'll get one of these companies, you know, that'll make a good, solid movie figure. It's not going to cost you an arm and a leg. I'm looking forward to seeing that nice 6-inch new RoboCop to go with the old school 1987 classic RoboCop. It will look good. Alright, so until then, guys, I'm going to be signing out. Hopefully you guys will check me back out soon. And until then, happy hunting, guys. Take care.